Good morning, all my rural Xers out there. This is Eric, the rural Xer, here with you, coming to you from Pine Mountain Wild Safari, just outside of Pine Mountain, Georgia, and just up the road from Callaway Gardens. We're fixing to take a bus tour through this safari. Me and Teresa actually was here about 25 years ago when we were on our honeymoon. And we're fixing to go back through it again with our daughter, this time 25 years later on our 25th anniversary. Actually, it was last week on the 18th. But anyway, yes, we're here and fixing to go through this safari to see what kind of trouble we can get into. So come along and join us, if you will. Well, we are now on the bus and on our way through on the tour of the safari here in Pine Mountain, Georgia. We're coming up on some animals up here.
All right, these big animals up here, we're coming up on the brown ones. These are called eland. The eland are the largest of any of the African antelopes. Now hold the cube out, they'll come up and eat out of your hand. Just put it on the lip. Like I said, they're a type of antelope from Africa. They're the largest. Both the male and the female eland have horns. Also up here you see some of our zebra. Zebra from Africa. Hold your cube out. They'll come up, open their mouth for you, and just drop it in.
One over there.
Type of antelope, and they're from India and Pakistan. Very gentle. Just hold your cube out, they'll nibble right out of your hand.
Here's a giraffe. Eating out of the tree. They're more interested in eating the tree than coming over here and taking food from us.
About giraffes are that, they got the same number of vertebrae in their neck as you and I do.
Here we've got a bunch
hold it low,
of zebras that are feeding out of our hands right here.
Make them jump up for
My daughter's right in front of me.
Hold it up. Make them jump up. Both the male and the female aoudad have horns.
It's just a moving feast.
These are llamas. Of course, llama from South America. They're found down near the Andes in Peru.
Let her. Look, this person back here. How sweet.
Y'all look over here on the right to see where the tornado came through a couple
She
years
threw it
ago.
right in a pile of food.
Well, come off that hill and went right through the middle of the white chocolate, as well as the light spices. Also up here, we got a couple of big bull elk. These are North American elk. Hold your cube out there, just hold it out. They'll come up and eat out of your hand.
Let me have one. These are so pretty.
It's a baby. Look at it.
These elk just recently
Ooh, that looks like a reindeer. That looks like a reindeer there.
So they'll shed these antlers in March.
There we go. That looks like a reindeer. That's pretty. There you go. Pretty ones over there, them white ones.
So he's still growing his antlers. These are called axes. They're from India.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
You're more dangerous than the animals are.
Oh, babe, okay, leave me alone.
What?
I said I can't aim right there.
You can't. You're better off getting over in the window and throwing it than throwing it across.
Listen, neighbor. Hey, y'all look over here. You want to see what it looks like when they shed their antlers? Look at this buck right here. He probably shed them.
Wow.
Well, I know we might see them out here this day. Of course, the one behind him, he said he's in the process of growing a new set of antlers.
There's a pot-bellied pig over there.
Got some more of our fowler deal on with a female black buck with her baby. She's got a little baby out here.
Oh, look at that ear.
Markings on their shoulders and down their back.
there's some wildebeest, he's saying,
They make that
up
long
here.
migration across the Serengeti Plains each year. About 1.5 million of these animals start that migration. Several thousand of them don't make it because they are, during that migration, they are the prime prey of the African lion as well as the African crocodile. And if you look at them, they're kind of interesting looking. They got a head looks kind of like a horse. They have horns like a bovine or cow, and they also have stripes.
Here's some bison. We're just going by.
You know, the Plains Indians used to think a white bison was sacred because there were so few of them. In the wild, there was only like one white bison for 50,000 calves. But of course, now we got a better understanding of genetics. Plus, we have controlled breeding like we would have here in the park. And
It's
they
coming
can
right
produce,
up.
we produce a lot more white bison than in the past.
I was just told this was a female bison, obviously, with a calf. He just opened his mouth. Here we
Oh,
go.
y'all look out there, you see those,
Here's some
a couple of years
potbelly.
ago,
Closer shot
we,
of potbelly
we had these
pigs.
pigs and boars on,
They
these
have,
thousands
yeah.
of boars out here, and these pigs just about took over the park, so we had to see how it dries up, then he scrapes it off. That's what they call a deer scrape. But you see what it looks like.
Here's a camel area that we're just passing. We're fixing to come around to the other side of it, though, get a closer look at it. Of course, they don't allow feeding because these camels do bite. Here's a I guess they do allow feeding because we pull right up to the fence. That's what you call a close encounter with a camel. Come here. There you go. Yeah. Hear me have one of the, never mind. Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. It passed anyway, he's staying back there.
Get up there and see Charlie. And Charlie, we'll get Charlie.
Now here's a bigger camel called Charlie here. He's about 25 years old. They're trying to get him to come over to the bus. And here's the one coming into the left of the frame. That is the one we just got through feeding. He's a much smaller camel, a much younger one, but Charlie's an older one, much bigger one.
Oh, well, here comes Clyde.
Clyde. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? It's Hump Day! It's Hump Day!
They're not full of water. They're actually
There you
just
go.
mountains of
Come
fat.
on, drop it. There you go.
And, but they are utilized the same way you think the the water would be on those long caravans. The fat stored in those humps is what gives the camels the energy and the ability to stay out a long period of time.
Clyde is coming back for some affection or food one, probably food, but gentle one. It's a gentle camel.
Back there with you, so, because he can stick his head all the way in, you'd be out on the floor.
We're now at the Walkabout petting zoo, or I don't know if you actually consider it a petting zoo, but you just walk through this area and they have small animals, and here is a New Guinea singing dog, and it's right here below the sign. Pretty thing. Pretty thing. It just looks like a regular dog almost, don't it? Hey there.
The kangaroos are up there. I'll watch him lay down his back.
And here's the Australian red kangaroo. And there are some over here that you can actually see. Maybe you can see it right there. They're just laying in the grass, sunbathing, I think. Back over there is a white tiger. Well, not really sure what it's officially called. It's a white tiger. We'll go up here and see what it says. The sign says, a plaque. And here's an African lion. And I think it may be a female since it doesn't have the big, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a female since it doesn't have the big mane around its face and head. Female there. My daughter has a appointment for a sloth encounter at 12 o'clock, so we're sitting over here in the shade on a rock waiting on her to be able to go in. We're going to actually go over and watch her and take pictures and film possibly, so we're just sitting here waiting on her to go on in. We're actually in the building where the sloth encounter is at, but they have other different animals in here, like the snake, and this is, according to this plaque here, this is a western hognose snake. You know, I don't want to read all the information on it, but here is the snake here in the corner, laying halfway curled up anyway. I'm not sure if there's anything in here or not. Blue-tongued skink. Don't know. Well, I think that must be just part of the same thing that the... Yeah. And here's something right here. There it is. Looking down here to the side. And this is a crested gecko. That's what that is. A crested gecko. And you can see it for the reflection. If I've got my camera pointed in the right direction. No idea what this is because there's no plaque for it.
I think maybe this.
Oh, the blue-tongued skink. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Yeah. This is that blue-tongued skink I couldn't find before. Now here's the sloths. I think they're all piled up in that little box over there. For some reason, they're all just kind of hanging out in there. That's what my daughter's fixing to be able to handle here in just a few minutes. The employee went and get some soap so she could wash her hands, because I think they were out in the hand wash area here in this exhibit hall. Now here's a green iguana. That's pretty wild. Here's a platform over here. Fun facts.
Right, yeah. Were you the one that did it with Maggie?
And these come from northern Mexico, Central America, Caribbean islands, and southern Brazil. Is where they reside at originally. They're fixing to get started with the sloth encounter. It's like the employee is trying to entice her out there.
Slowly.
Coming out.
One thing about them rascals, they got 2 speeds, slow ahead and dead stop.
Isn't that the truth? You almost have to set your camera up on time lapse and make sure see if they're.
Did you take a picture of them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look at it. Look at it.
There's 2.
That's cute. Put my stick on a weave and it slid.
Getting it from another angle. Trying to get it in there as close as possible to get a shot so it's not.
Let's see here. They give birth upside down and feed their babies milk
Doesn't
upside
have
down.
a reflection in it.
Maybe right side up for us is upside down for him. Yeah, she likes grapes.
She's trying to entice another sloth out of the box over there. Looks like they would pile up in the box and cuddle up with each other while they're sleeping.
Look up. Oh my God.
in there. We didn't get that package.
Trying to get her to come out of the box, I think. Here they are, a close-up shot, getting a little bit of a reflection of that light, unfortunately. Sorry about that, but they've crawled back in the box and went back to sleep. We got to come in the display with Jalen.
So sweet.
It looked like they're just sleeping all the time.
That's all they do.
Eat and sleep.
They don't need exercise, they don't need to play, they don't need other sloths. Their life is just sleeping.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Maybe
Can we
one
go
maybe
out on
picture.
this?
You come up here with pet, Cindy.
Move out of
It's
the way.
precious.
I'll move out of here.
Get your pictures. You wanna get a picture? You wanna get a picture?
Do that anyway.
Yeah, we'll get out of the way. Back in there, if you can see it, is a African crested porcupine. The thing is huge. When I was first looking at it, all I saw was its head and the main part of its body, but then I moved on around here to my right just a little bit and I started seeing its quills, and you can tell that thing, it's huge. Its quills are really, really big. If you can see it through the cage right there. Now here we're at the squirrel monkey exhibit, and they are from Africa. No, I'm sorry, South America. South America and Mexico region. They were quite a few. There's one little one right here. If I can catch it, there they are. There they are. Little bitty things, but I bet they're wild. I bet they go flying everywhere. Jumping, running, swinging. There's one up there. If you can see it through the reflection. We're on the other side of the cage now, away from the window, so now I don't have as much reflection. And they are playing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Get it in the frame there. It's hard to tell whether I'm in frame or not. Is there one?
That one's on top of its back.
Yeah. I wonder if that's its mother up there.
Oh, here, look at this one. This one's underneath. That one's hanging
Yeah,
underneath it.
there's one. Well, look at this one over here. See that one right
That
there?
one's on top. This one's hanging from underneath.
Yeah. Yeah.
The little one.
That's wild. That is cute.
Yeah, I think so.
You got a pigtail macaque. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea.
Okay.
It looks like some sort of a monkey, though.
It is.
Some type of well, you got, well, one, there's actually two plaques for this one. There's a long-tailed macaque and then the pigtail macaque back over here. I don't know which is which. And there's one over there just to the right of the sign. You got a monkey nearly hanging by its tail up there. It's got its tail hooked up to the thing, but it's also hanging by its feet and hens too as well. Back over here feeding the cows. There you go.
Come on.
All right. Oop, sorry.
Come on, little one. He's the one being rude, knocking everybody around. No, he ain't. That one was. See? Hey. Just spits it out. I want to feed that one. Look at this. I like that little baby.
Trying to get rid of the rest of our feed here before we leave, because we're pretty much at the end of the Walkabout petting zoo thing here. It just knocks everybody else out of the way. It's like, get out of here. Bless you. Well, this concludes our tour of the Wild Animal Safari at Pine Mountain, Georgia. We hope you enjoyed this little video we put together. We certainly enjoyed putting it together for you. If you did, please consider giving it a big thumbs up if you would. And for more similar content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And hit that notification bell at the top to get notified of new videos whenever I drop them. I know that's not very often that I do, but when I do, you'll be the first to know and be able to watch them. With that said, thank you so much for watching this video if you made it this far. Y'all have an absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving and blessed Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow. This is Thursday the 26th, right before Thanksgiving, which is the 27th tomorrow, 2025. So y'all have a very blessed Thanksgiving. God bless, and we will see you in our next video.